Hi guys, today we're going to be taking a look at what you get inside City of Remnants, which is published by Plaid Hat games, who are kind of new kids on the block but are quickly developing a reputation for producing games that are deeply thematic as well as being very strategic. So I'm quite excited about this as it's my first Plaid Hat experience. So the first thing you get inside the box is your rulebook, the rules of play. You can see there's a nice red logo on the front that says stop. If you don't want to read the rules, watch the tutorial online, which is presented by Rodney Smith of Watch It Played. Very, very good tutorial. So as you can see, the rulebook is nicely illustrated. It's very easy to read with sort of very contrasty black text on a white background. There's quite a lot to take in the rulebook, but you should be able to find your way around with the index, which is printed on the back. The next thing you get in the box are these 4 color-coded player sheets, and these are the 4 different player colors, being yellow, red, blue, and finally green. And on the back of these, there's a nice City of Remnants logo. You'll be able to see that the theme is carried throughout all of the components and all the sort of bits and pieces, which is very nice. The next thing we have is, and unfortunately my lens is not wide enough to show you this, but it's a double-sided game board, so it's printed on both sides, and you choose which side you play with depending on the number of players. Fairly straightforward. The next thing that we have here is some very high quality 5 sheets of high quality punch board. It's printed on both sides and has a nice full bleed, so it should punch easily and you shouldn't have too many drift issues. The next thing in the box are these 3 shrink-wrapped decks of cards, very nicely wrapped, very nicely printed. I haven't actually opened these, so I don't know how many decks they contain, but 2 have got the same back, and this third and final one has got something else on it. But all very nicely illustrated, good color on the cards. The next thing are these bags of miniatures, which represent your gang members in red, green, blue, and yellow. The next thing that we get in the box is this little bag of dice. You can see it's a bunch of custom dice, and there's also one standard 6-sided dice. Very nice dice, very easy to read, white paint on black background, nice and contrasty, perfect. The next thing we have is this sort of satiny, velvety bag, which is the only thing that seems sort of unthematic about the whole thing. Obviously used to draw tokens. I'm going to show you guys what this little bag is in a second. So let's just look at the last thing, which is a bag of bags. A bag of baggies for the true gamer. Any game that comes with baggies has already got 2 thumbs up in my book. So this is the last thing in the box, and this is replacement parts for parts that had either misprints or balancing issues that they didn't pick up in testing. So it's a few cards, a few pieces of punch board, but it's nice, it's a great gesture, and it's got a nice sort of quite comical little note. And that's what you get inside City of Remnants.